Hello, my people. Thank you for visiting our channel, A Lo Boricua. My name is Juan, and I welcome you to our Boricua community. Today, the video is going to be a little bit different. We heard that Gordon Ramsay went to Puerto Rico, and he tried to duplicate one of our dishes, Pegao. What he did was a mess. Please join me to see this video, and I'm gonna have him criticizing his own dish. What do you think about that? I think we're gonna have fun in this video. Let's do this.
Right, welcome to Puerto Rico, one of the most extraordinary, incredible islands I've ever had a chance to visit. I'm going to show you a local. It's a beautiful dish used with leftover rice.
Okay, we're starting wrong already. Pegao is not leftover rice. It's not cooked with leftover rice. Let's keep watching.
It's called Pegao, and it's going to be done.
It's not Pegao. It's not Pegao. Pegao. Es Pegao. I'm gonna let it slide because of the language barrier, but it's not Pegao. It is Pegao. Pegao. Let's start.
Yes. I'm looking for someone to take control of this disgusting, embarrassing mess.
And almost like a sticky rice in a cast iron. So the secret is beautiful sausage.
The sausage we use occasionally. It's not a staple. If anything, we will be using salchichon. But let's keep watching.
I've got some cooked chicken here first.
That chicken looks so pale that, in my opinion, is raw. In my opinion. Let's keep watching.
Roll! 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 Roll!
Now, this is about how do you elevate that? How do you lift that up into the next level? Now, the beauty of this dish is that it's a staple, nothing fancy, but the flavor profile is unique, and I mean unique. Slice up the onions, not too thin, otherwise they burn. Whilst I do that, take these are leftover roasted chicken. Take them, lightly season them, okay? And just get them into the cast iron pan. I want to get that really nice and crispy.
You don't think us Puerto Ricans season our chicken just with salt? Come on, you need to put adobo, you need to put sazon, even sofrito, you need to put some color on that chicken. Come on, man.
I'm sorry, Chef.
There's no color on there.
Yes, Chef.
They're white, they're anemic. Get some color on there.
Yes, Chef.
Over to the pan. Nothing in there, just straight on. And get them nice and crispy. I want the chicken fat coming off there. I'll show you why in a minute. Super crispy, really important. Now, with the onions, get some garlic. Slice that down. Be generous on the garlic. Take some of this sausage. And all we do there is just literally take that out and squeeze that over. Get rid of the casing. And that's a beautiful Puerto Rican spicy sausage, which is going to give a really nice flavor to the rice. Now, that may not look appetizing, but trust me, it will transform into something unique, let me tell you. Now, once you've got the color on the chicken, take that out. And then, with the onions, sausage, garlic in, over we go. I've got that flavor of that chicken in there already, look, it's beautiful. Oil in. Now your onions and your garlic and your sausage goes in. Now, fry that off. Beautiful. Now get that really nice and crispy. Great color on the sausage. Great color on the onions. Caramelize that garlic and start to make this really nice and flat now, base. From there, take your salt and give that a really good seasoning. A really good seasoning.
A really good seasoning, just with salt. He's saying a really good seasoning, just with salt.
Beautiful.
Are you serious? We can't send any food, Garrett, unless we've tasted anything. If you haven't tasted your own fucking food, what chance have you got?
None.
Oye, métele sazón, batería y reggaetón, que los demás lo pone Calderón.
Beautiful. Really important that you keep that on the heat and it starts getting really nice and caramelized. Remember, we're going to crisp the rice, so you never ever get anything crispy in a cold pan. So keep that heat in there.
My friend, you don't do pegao in a pan. You do pegao en el caldero, not in a pan.
Flatten that down nicely. Leave that bubbling away. Now, the chicken. Skin as well, just open that up and sort of break it in half.
That is pink chicken. That chicken is raw. I knew it. I knew it.
Pink chicken.
Raw chicken? Like, seriously?
Pink chicken, undercooked and pink.
Sorry, chef.
It's raw. It's fucking raw. It's real. Okay.
Jacqueline,
Yes, chef.
there's certain things you can't do in the kitchen,
Yes, chef.
and that's raw chicken.
Yes, chef.
Jesus Christ!
And literally keep it nice and sort of chunky. Not too small. You want that all sort of coming off the bone. Get it too small, then it sort of disintegrates. You want those nice chunks of chicken running through this dish. I'm using all the skin as well. That's such great flavor. And look at that.
Suscribirse.
Activa la campanita para cuando hagamos videos nuevos le lleguen las notificaciones.
Recuerden también seguirnos en todas nuestras redes sociales, Instagram, TikTok y Twitter.
Got a bit of spice in there. Got the caramelization going on there. That's exactly where I want to get that. Now, in with that chicken. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Once all that's fried off, from there, tip that out. Get that pan really nice and hot again. Look at that, how beautiful is that? And now we're going to start frying the rice. Really beautiful. The flavor in there is incredible. Now, oil goes in. Really important to get that oil piping hot, okay?
Oil for pegao? Oil? Really? That's new.
And that's going to help literally get that rice nice and sticky. And this is the sear that's super important, okay? In she goes. Beautiful. Now from there, just literally.
It's not for nothing, but this looks more like Manposteao than pegao. I think he got the names confused. This is Manposteao, this is no pegao.
Pat that down and get that super crispy. Really important to get the rice so toasty. Almost in a way that you think you've overcooked it, but it's not. It's a smart way of doing it.
I have to laugh. He said this is the smart way of doing it. With no sofrito, with no sazon, with no adobo, just salt. And this is the smart way of doing it. With oil, we don't use oil for pegao. The smart way of doing it. Okay.
Next, get my chicken over and spread that in there with the onions and the sausage. Look at that. Get all that resting juice. Beautifully done. But that just looks incredible. Chicken's nice and crispy. Onions have done their job. The sausage is rendered. The spices come out of those. And it really is literally making that sing. Push that down. Be disciplined. Pat that chicken into that rice and get that crispy. Now the garnish are the eggs. Just a beautiful fried egg on top of there, okay?
Now he really got my attention. He's gonna add an egg to the pegao. Let's see what happens.
So, non-stick pan, bring that over. I'm gonna flavor the eggs with a little touch of garlic in there. Beautiful. A little bit of the pepper. Again, just down. Again, local pepper. A little bit of heat to the eggs. I just want to run that through that oil.
We don't use spicy peppers for our food. If anything, we use pique. If you want to learn how to make pique, I gotta leave the link in the description below. But spicy peppers we don't use for our food. That's in Mexico. You're a bit confused.
So beautiful. Fry that off. Get that nice and crispy before we crack our eggs in there. Touch of salt. Now get that oil nice and hot. We should start softening the garlic and the peppers. Get a touch of butter in there. And just to get this really nice and brown, look, I'm gonna put a touch of butter down the side of the rice. That's gonna give that really nice nut brown flavor. And so as that starts getting nice and toasty underneath, that beautiful caramelized rice.
Wait. I'm a bit confused. So first you put oil to the rice that we don't use. Then you put butter to the rice that we don't use. The smart way of making it.
The butter literally lifts the flavor. Now, once that butter melts, get your eggs straight in, over the garlic. Such a beautiful way of cooking eggs. And start getting them fried. The flavor of those peppers and the garlic go into the eggs. Then we'll hit that with some cilantro. Roll that round, use the stove to your advantage. Cilantro now. Get some beautiful cilantro. Group it up and literally cover those eggs with that cilantro. Watch this. So nice. Over. Beautifully. So on there, I'm gonna tip that.
That is a lot of cilantro, my friend. If anything, we use Pegao, and we use a little bit. Covering the whole egg with that cilantro, I see that sticking all over your teeth. That's not a smart way of doing it. I'm sorry.
That out for flavor. Finish cooking the whites. That is nice and crispy. Over. And now for the exciting part. Get the plate. Carefully. Sit that on top. And then we'll turn that down. And literally bang. And just to be sure, and then lift that off. Beautiful. Wow.
I see a little bit of Pegao somewhere.
Take your eggs. And use the garlic and peppers. And then we have the most amazing Puerto Rican Pegao.
I have to disagree there with you, my friend. That's not the most amazing Pegao. Sorry.
Beautiful.
For those of you that don't know, Pegao is that layer of sticky rice when you make rice en el caldero, not on the pan. The bottom layer, sticky rice, that is crunchy. It's like a little burn, but not overburn. Tastes delicious. And that is what Puerto Rican Pegao is. My friend, thank you for staying with me until the end of watching Gordon Ramsay's most amazing, smartest way of making Puerto Rico Pegao.